Hey Golden Valley, welcome back to another Homeworked episode. My name is Colin. I'm back from last episode. I hope you guys are all having a great summer. And let's learn a new game, okay? So today's game is going to be a game involving dice. It's a very casual game, but it can be fun if it's a rainy day and you're sitting around with a group of friends or family. It involves 5 dice, which maybe you don't have. If you don't have, I would recommend looking in your Yahtzee game because there's 5 dice in there. But yeah, I'll show you how to play. All right, so we have our 5 dice here, and the objective in the game is to roll 3 times and have one of the dice be a 4, one of the dice be a 5, and the other one be a 6, okay? So when you first roll, so I have a 4 and a 6. So what I would do with these is I'm gonna keep them on the side, okay? So I have 2 more rolls left. You have 3 rolls, just like Yahtzee. And now I'm gonna be looking for that 5. So you need all 3 at the same time. Okay, so I got a 5 down here. So what I do, I have my 4, my 5, and my 6. The objective in the game is to use your other 2 dice and add up how many they add up to, and that's your final score. So sometimes you're gonna roll and you're not gonna have a 4, 5, and 6 your 3 times, and you don't get to score at all. But once you get all 3, then you can score. So now I'm in a situation where my score is 4. So if you're playing with 3 or 4 friends, everyone goes around and adds up their score, and whoever has the most points wins the round. So what I would do here is I would roll again because yes, I score and I have 4, 5, 6, but I want a score that's higher than 4. The catch is if you do decide to roll again with your 2 dice, you can't go back to your previous score. So if I have a 10, and I roll again and I get a 7, I have to stay with a 7 because I chose to roll again. Okay, so now that you guys understand the rules a little more, I'll talk through it one more time, okay? So, first roll, these dice keep rolling away. This was a 6 up here. So I have a 5 and I have a 6. So I'm looking for a 4. All right, nothing there. So I have 1 roll left. I gotta get a 4. Okay, so I got a 4 over here. So my score would be an 8. So then, that's player 1's score. Player 2 then would roll. Oh, so I got a 4, 5, 6 right here, my first roll, which is good. I still have 2 rolls left, but I only have a 7, right? And the previous player got 8. So I want to roll again because I want to beat that player and get a higher score. So I have 2 tries at it. Oop, I got a 7 again. See, this time I got a 10. So that's how it would go. And then you play with however many players you have. And at the end of each round, once everybody has gone once, you add up everyone's, or whoever has the highest score wins that round. And you can play up to as many rounds as you want. So usually I'll play up to 3 rounds. So player 2 here would win round 1 and they get 1 point. And then you go first 1 to 3. So 2 more quick things I want to go over. There's some questions might come up if you start playing, so I want to add a few more things just so you know how to play. I touched on this very briefly earlier, but there could be a chance where you play and you don't roll a 4, 5, and 6 like that, right? So I didn't get a 5. You just get 0 for that round. You don't get any points. So it will happen. You score more times than you don't. But yeah, sometimes you won't score. So that, to answer your question, it is 0. Another question you might have is, let's say your first roll, you have a 4 and a 6, and you have 3 6s over here. You might be thinking, well, I want to save these 2 6s because I want to roll a 5 with this one and get 12 for my final score. Well, you can't do that. So until you roll all 3 of these, you have to roll all of your dice. You can't save them off to the side. Same goes for, let's say if you had a 5, you had your 4, 5, 6, and you had a 6 and a 3, you can't just pick up this one and roll it again. You have to pick up, if you're going to roll again, you have to roll them both. And just like this, you can't save things off to the side trying to get your last number. So hopefully that shores up any questions you guys might have. So that is the game 6-5-4. I call it 4-5-6. It can go either way. It's very easy. It's very fun to play, especially if you can keep track of who has the most wins in the round. Yeah, you can play anywhere. You just need 5 dice. It's perfect for a rainy day. It's perfect if you have family over and you're looking for a game to play that's casual. Play it whenever, play it wherever. It's a fun game. And I'll be back with another episode very soon. So you guys all have a great 4th of July.